Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your new video. As you can see, setup is a little bit different. I really wanted to get the setup like this, where you guys can actually see the entire screen without having to guess what's been said in chat and all that sort of stuff. So, getting through the video, there is two things I've noticed people ask me about all the time. Number one is, what is the best way to farm currency? And number two, big hands, is which builds should I do? So how do I get the currency and which builds should I use? Right now it's anywhere between 30 and 40 degrees in the Netherlands. So as you can imagine, the office is very hot and I haven't been able to finish any of the builds, but I'm working on an ED contagion farming build. Which I'm not sure of yet how good it is, and then I'm working on this build you can see right here, which is a cyclone for Deadeye. At the end of the video I'll do a map and I'll show you guys, but what I really want to talk to you about today is what is the best way to farm currency, and why does everyone ask me? I mean, I'm fine with you asking me, obviously. No D&D please, okay? I'm fine with you asking me and I really love what you guys do, but the fact is it's not that difficult. As we've established, the fastest way to get the currency is running low tier maps. And then I say that and people come into the stream and they ask, well, which map should I run then? And it's actually quite simple. The map on which you can run the most monoliths per hour, basically. But that's not entirely true, right? Because Glacier is very fast and it's a great map to run, but on the other hand you don't get anything besides the things you get from the monolith. There's no real good divination cards or anything, and I think that's really important. So I don't think there's actually one map that's the best, but we're going to talk about a couple of maps right here. So one map that's really good, obviously, is the Glacier map. And the reason behind this is that it's a very simple map to find the monolith. It's right there at the start. And that means you can do a shit ton of them per hour. And this will net you loads of currency. Sometimes you're lucky you get 2 exalted drops within 40 maps. And that's just ridiculous if you compare that to the amount you can do per hour. Which is kind of obvious, right? Why that's a good map. But there's other maps as well. So let's say alleyways. And alleyways you might not think is a really good map because it cuts off most of your monolith because it's in alleyways and there's not a whole lot of room for the monolith monsters to spawn in. But there's a really good divination card drop, which is Saint's Treasure. I don't remember by heart, but at least it's a card that gives you, when you have 10 of them, 2 exalted orbs, and they drop quite frequently, and every time they drop it's 34 chaos. So there's another map, and we all know this one, which is Burial Chambers, this one right here, which drops the Doctor, and it has a very low drop chance, and you'll probably have to run 400 to 500 maps to get one, but once you do get it, you get, how much is it now? Must be like 20 exalts right now at least, which is absolutely insane, right? So there's, the reason I'm telling you this is it's not that hard to figure out for yourself which maps you should run. The thing is, when I tell you run Burial Chambers and you want, and people watch that, certainly if a bigger YouTuber says that, the Burial Chambers are just going to be expensive as hell, and you're going to be paying 2 chaos for each map you get. And you might as well just run Glacier if they're, or alleyways if they're very cheap in comparison, because you don't have as much costs, and so that will be better anyway. But all I want to say by this is just think of it this way. Can I run loads of monoliths? Yes or no? If it's a yes, then just do the map, it's fine. Like, you can do desert map is actually not a bad one because it spawns in a lot of monsters on the monolith. And beach map is very good. Where is it? Well, I can't find it right now, but it's actually good. So for the monoliths, most open maps right here is beach. Most open maps that spawn in loads of monsters are a very good choice. And if the answer to can I run loads of monoliths is no, is there a very expensive divination card? Yes or no? If it's yes, it's going to be a good map regardless. 3. Is it a high tier map? If the answer is yes, okay, that's good, but can I run it quickly? Quick enough. If the answer is yes, there's nothing wrong with running high tier maps. I would even say that if you have a sick build that is just absolutely insane, it would even be better to run high tier maps if you can run them as fast as low tier maps. But that's going to be really difficult, right? The reason the low tier maps are better is because you can run more of them per hour. So that's just all I wanted to say about that, and I hope it helps you guys to figure out which kind of direction you want to go in, not only with your build but with your farming as well. As I promised, I'm working on a couple of, in my opinion, very good builds for farming currency, and I'm going to show you a beach map and show you that it's actually a very good map as well. Let's see, this should be fine. Okay, keep in mind, I'm level 69. I did not do my ascendancies, so as you can see right here, I only have done 2 ascendancy trials. I'm still leveling up. I'm lacking one item that I think is going to be very important, is the Gloomfang, just because of all the life leech and mana regeneration, and the skills chain one more time. That's very important for that as well. And because I don't have that, I cannot use this one because I will go out of mana if I take any damage whatsoever, and I don't have the mana regeneration to get back from it. I'm lacking loads of area damage. I want to go around, get here. Where is it? Here is the area damage. I need to go down here for some more survivability, some life. Maybe go up here for some of the fire damage. I'm not very certain yet, but as you guys can see, for this type of stuff, this build is actually quite good. As you can see, the only problem I really have is that I don't kill the yellow monsters efficiently yet. But for everything else, I can just keep moving. This is not the fastest movement speed build, as you guys can see, but it is very efficient, just killing everything. All I need to do now is get maybe a little bit more damage, so I can just keep going, even with the yellow monsters. And as you can see, whenever we get a little bit higher rampage stacks is when it really starts adding up. I don't think this is... I am not certain yet how good this build is. I'm going to have to test it further than just doing this like this, but as you guys can see, it is very quick and it is a hell of a lot of fun, and I am pretty sure that this one can actually be very tanky and could do higher tier maps, but I'm not exactly certain. So all my gems are like level 14. I don't have all my skills in the skill tree, not even the ascendancies, not even the proper gear on. I don't have my second 6 link yet, which this build will probably need to be very efficient. Other than my first 6 link, I haven't even decided on what I want to use, and even the first 6 link I'm not completely certain about. So I hope you guys like that. I hope you guys want to see this build. If you do, please let me know in the comments down below, and if you think it's absolute trash, let me know as well, because that sort of stuff is really important to me, right? To make the videos you guys actually want to see. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video as well. The support has been amazing. It's just crazy ever since I started making Path of Exile videos. My YouTube channel has just been blowing up, man. So thank you very much for that. That's it. Eddie out.